It's time to take the first trip of 2025, and you're coming with me. Are you ready? Haha, let's do this. Woo!
If the energy's right.
That's a really cool Airstream. Maybe one day.
If the energy's right. Energy's right.
Well, here we are, Ike Kinswa State Park. It's about, I don't know, two and a half hours south of Seattle. I believe it's Lewis County. This is the first time for the year that I'm going out camping, and obviously the first time in my new to me RV, my 2018 Winnebago Travato 59G, because I haven't had this for a full year yet. The last time I went winter camping was a couple years ago, and I went car camping. It was at Dash Point State Park and had a good time. I'm in spot 22, and now I'm going to kind of set up and then go get my hike going. So let's do this. So the car is pretty much set up the way I'm going to have it for this trip. Again, this is the first time winter camping for me. Now, I grew up in Massachusetts. I lived in Wisconsin as well, so I'm really familiar with winter, snow, and cold weather. So to kind of call this winter camping feels a little odd to me, but this is winter. Technically, it is January, so this is why it is winter camping. It's going to get cold tonight, and I'm going to have some things to help keep me warm. But for the most part, this is a milder version of winter camping. Now, in Seattle, yeah, it does snow from time to time. Well,
can't believe this is actually happening, but it is snowing here in Seattle. It's pretty cool. You know, I grew up back east in Massachusetts. Snow's not a big thing for me, but just odd to see it here. This whole city has just shut down.
But car camping and RV camping, a big difference. I've got a lot more room. I can stand up. I have a bathroom. I have winterized the RV, so that's good. But it's going to get cold here. Last I checked, when I got here, it was under 40 degrees, about 37 degrees. And the sun is out. So we're going to set up first, make sure everything's running good, make sure the Truma heater is going well, and then we'll explore a little bit before we do dinner. But all in all, can't wait to start off 2025 at this state park. I gotta tell you, the site is pretty nice here. There is concrete here and it's pretty level. That's where I backed up and hooked up to the power. And then behind here, if you had a tent, you could camp here. There is a fire pit and then a picnic table here that you could sit at. Trees are really, really big. A lot of growth here. I think it's going to be an interesting stay. Looking forward to it. Okay, so we're hooked up to shore power, which is great because even though the RV is winterized and I'm not using water, we do need heat. I could use my propane tank, but since we have electricity, I'm going to use that to heat up the RV. I will use my propane to cook with this weekend. But right now, time to get set up for the rest of the stay. So because the RV is winterized, that means there is RV anti-fluid throughout all of the lines. I am not going to be using the water inside of my RV per se. So I brought a 5-gallon jug of water that I used for car camping. You know, you can fill that up. I'll use that water to, do dishes, to flush the toilet, because I will flush the toilet. And then I have regular gallon of of drinking water that I'll use for drinking and all of that. At the end of the stay, I will dump the toilet and then I will fill it up with the little RV antifreeze at the end just to keep it there. But all of the lines are flushed out and full with antifreeze, so I'm not going to use any of my running water all throughout my stay. So the RV is all set up. Right now, I think the temperature is around 37 degrees and dropping. Before it gets too cold and before it gets too dark, we're just going to explore the park a little bit. Again, we'll do a full hike tomorrow, but just want to kind of get the lay of the land. So we're going to just go ahead and check out the park, Ike Kinswa Park. It looks really pretty. Just a few folks camping this weekend. Should be a nice place to stay. So there is some water right over here. Need to go check that out, see what it is. This is absolutely stunning. Looks like there's a trail here. We'll maybe come down tomorrow and take it, but this is just really, really pretty. So the first trip around the park to get my bearings was pretty cool. There's some water right over here. Can't wait to get my hike on tomorrow. Just gonna chill for now. It's getting cold. The sun is setting, so it's dropping into the 30s. Gonna cook dinner in a little bit, and then tonight, in honor of David Lynch, who just passed away, I've got a special movie I'm gonna watch. So it got dark quick, fast, and in a hurry. The Truma heater is working perfect, which is nice. And it is now time to make some dinner. Tonight, nothing too fancy. First night out. I like to keep it kind of simple. It is going to be an Asian stir-fry rice with some vegetables, chicken, some rice, obviously, and some great seasoning. So let's get that started. We're gonna cook that up, have a great meal, and then watch a great movie later tonight. dinner is over. It was fantastic. I'm gonna keep tweaking it, but I think this is pretty much a great dish right out of the box. Again, it's kind of an Asian stir fry with rice and vegetables and chili crisp, and just was the perfect way to finish the first night here at the park. So I am going to clean up a little bit. I'm going to actually boil some water so that I'll have some hot water to do the dishes with. Again, the RV is winterized. I'll dump all of my tanks when I leave in a couple of days. But everything else is, pretty much set. I am going to do the dishes. I'm going to make a little espresso with my Outen Espresso Nano, and watch a movie. And a couple of days ago, David Lynch, a filmmaker who's just phenomenal, passed away. And in honor of him, I'm going to watch my favorite film by him, which is Blue Velvet. It's a little out there, but I still really love this film, and I think it's a great way to honor him. So that's what I'm going to do for the night, and then I'll turn in, get some rest, and then get ready for the big day tomorrow. Okay, well, my homage to David Lynch, Blue Velvet. I have a special place in my heart for that movie. I saw it when it first came out back in 1986, I believe. It really introduced me to Lynch as a filmmaker, and I just, at the time, really, really loved it. And over the years, I've watched it a couple of times and still loved it. I still will always have a place for that film in my heart. But I gotta be honest, when I watched it again tonight, the film really, really doesn't age well. And if you are of a certain generation, you might get a lot of it. But if you are younger, you're probably not gonna get a ton of it. But again, David Lynch just passed. R.I.P. Mr. Lynch. Thank you for what you did for me as a filmmaker, and letting me understand that there are a lot of different types of filmmakers out there. And I just really appreciated what you did. And the movie world, the filmmaker world, the director world, is a little less bright tonight because of your passing. So with that, I'm going to go to bed. Big day tomorrow, hiking and just exploring the whole park. Not to mention the fact that I'm just flat out tired. We'll see you in the morning. Good morning. My first night winter camping in the Travato, my new to me RV, my 2018 Winnebago Travato, was a success. The Truma system worked to perfection. I have a kind of a heating blanket as well. That also kept me warm. I woke up this morning, it is 26 degrees. So there is a nice chill out. I used my tank heaters just to keep my black and gray tanks warm. And all in all, it was a nice, comfy night. So the plan today is we're going to do some breakfast here in a little bit. Let it warm up, although it's not going to warm up that much. Put on some clothes to hike and go explore the park, even in the cold. That's the beautiful part of hiking in the winter. So lots to do. Let's get this day started. So breakfast is over. It is a balmy 29 degrees. But again, here in this Travato with the Truma heating system, I'm nice and toasty. In fact, I'm in a t-shirt and shorts, just chilling right now. So the plan now is to put on some real clothes. This won't work. I'm going to clean up here in just a bit, and then we're going to go out and explore the park. Now, we know there's water right there, and we know that there's a trail there, but I think there's also a trail in the back of the park, so we may start there first and then work our way back to the water, because, whenever I'm out, if I find water, my mom loves water, so I have to go show her the water, and show you guys the water as well. Cheers. So Ike Kinswa State Park is located about 2.5 hours south of Seattle, and it's right next to Mayfield Lake, and it's absolutely spectacular. Now, the park itself is about 454 acres. Again, Mayfield Lake is right there. You can freshwater fish. A lot of folks were out there during my stay, and it's just beautiful to watch and look at. Now there's about 1.5 miles of hiking trails, mainly all around the lake. And as usual, when I come to a state park, love to go hiking, and took you with me. Now we know the lake, Mayfield Lake, is right over there. Again, there's a path there, but we're gonna walk back here and I think hike back there. Okay, so I just did a loop around the loop that I'm staying in, and it doesn't look like there are any connectors to trails back there. So we're gonna go back down near the water and hike that trail. Okay, so yesterday we checked down there a little bit. We may still go back there. Again, this is Mayfield Lake. We're gonna go this way now, see what's down here. Okay, so this seems to be the end of where you can hike out here. There's a trail right back there. We're gonna follow that and head back down to the other side. So the hiking trails here are pretty moderately easy to use. They are right on the water, which is absolutely fantastic. Love looking at water. They're easy enough to navigate. Some places a little tight, so you have to be a little extra careful. But other than that, it's a great way to get out and explore this park. Looks like that trail that I just was on takes you to the back part of some of the cabins. We're gonna go back, walk up, and go down the other side of the trail that we went on last night. Just check that out for a little bit. Yeah, that water is cold, but it's absolutely beautiful. Okay, not entirely sure where I'm at. I think this is the back end of the campground. Just kind of follow it through, see where it ends up. Okay, so I'm in the loop that is kind of the high end, like I'm at site 72. These sites starting here are a lot lower, like this is 28 right here. I think this is the part of the park which is closed right now. We'll walk through this and this should get me back in the direction of where I need to go for my park. Okay, so back there, that area is closed right now. That is an area where you can camp when they have it open. Right over here is the dump station, which I will use when I leave. That's open year round. But I think we're gonna just keep on walking back there, get back to our campsite. So this is the end of the hike. Back up here is where I'm staying. Right out here is where we hiked out to. You know, the hiking trails are pretty cool here, all basically up against the water, which makes hiking really special and really fun. Now, campsites in Loop A have water, sewer, and electric hookups. And in Loop B, where I'm staying, there are water and electric hookups, which are open year round, although the water is shut off during the winter. Now, there are a lot of different sites that you can utilize here at Ike Kinswa. You can pull through, you can back in. I'm in site 72, mine is a back in. The maximum length is 60 feet at some of these sites, so you want to make sure your rig can fit inside of that. The other thing is most of the sites are pretty level. Some though, you're going to need some leveling jacks to even out your rig. Now, the other thing that's really cool about this park is that it has cabins. So if you don't have an RV, you can book a cabin and stay there. I think most of the cabins sleep 5 to 6 people. And there are some RV hookups out in front. So if you have an RV, you can bring that and also stay in the cabin as well. And it overlooks the lake as well, and they're just really pretty cabins. So if you want to get out, don't have an RV, you can certainly do that. So again, I'm in site 72, great trees all around. There is concrete here, and then you back into that, and then down below they have a fire ring, picnic table, and a place where you can just chill out there. I have great cell service here. Not that I'm using my cell phone a lot, I just really want to unwind and unplug, so it's really nice. All in all, it's a pretty good park. I think during the summer, this place has got to be packed. Lots of places to swim and lots of places just to enjoy yourself. And I can tell right now, I mean, it is a weekend and this place is really jam-packed, and it's the winter. So in the summer, it's got to be even better. Hey, that's going to do it right now for me. Make sure you follow me all over social media at RVJedeye. And then, of course, you can always follow me on my website at rvjedeye.com. Get out there, even if it's in the winter, if you're car camping, if you're RVing, take your rig out, have fun, enjoy the great outdoors. It's a whole different experience than when you're doing it in the summer, but equally as fun.
Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.